I was 15 when I stepped into the classroom of about 12 people with that mentor of a teacher letting us work at our own pace with the couches and self-directed modules and the synchronized server on the 5 computers in the room with Quake installed on them. Our teacher would occasionally shout, "Bitch stole my ammo," prior to returning to his patient and empathetic concern and eye level with kids who struggle. He was liked to say the least. I remember my own otherness was in motion and Stargate, and woodland conjure of ideas of things far and off, rainforest and things in between things as I was learning about the world and being a traversed very awkward teenager. I remember being lectured on tales of secret societies, the Illuminati, and the arrival of a demon race claiming to be gods, RFID, and the pole shift, with a respect for my own reasoning. It wasn't preachy. Exchanging music, much of his was given to me. Those rainy windows, I actually took the concept of human self-destruction at heart later on, if not slightly ominously remembering of every other one he mentioned. Wakefulness could have been given to the guy realizing anything with his ADHD, slightly out there and introverted mind, climate change, people hating people who meditated. Over the years, I think I only quietly and not always graciously tried to live under and around a skepticism and an otherness of sort. I think one realized with an eyebrow how much still goes over its head about what nature actually is as what we are aware of who we are, why we reject it so easily, and realizing the hell does an alien have to gain from being an assailant to this impatience. And a ready and always bearing acceptance of questions with dark side yet open-ended answers. I became delirious in young adulthood, went seeking, but it was mistaken for a gesture of predation. I was very naive as a young adult and looking inward whilst not seeing. My naiveties while squirming out of my ricocketing mind as a result found some sobriety, but not after a descendancy into a chasm of mental erraticism. I was already amidst predation otherwise. I got a chance and a maturity, as well as other parts of mine, to have unorthodox life, but not be totally without alienation or awareness of this one. I was going to die one day. It was subjective, but life was lived with regard for humanities all the same. I was given some time, and a question of worth all the same, honoring a tenet of cerebral line and misunderstandings of nature, as well as other presumptuous things that bubble wrap fanaticism would have only been totally rejected for. I got to have a moment to know hard truths and wakeful understandings and far from easy answers. We didn't kill ourselves so easily beforehand, though. The naiveties of understanding what was around me and what a youthful description in New Age and bearing time in mind almost made a humility as patience, and a "you will never win this argument" sort of awe about what I was now seeing and only understanding about the world around us, and existed confidently as a being who had permission to know and like more about himself for, given what he was suffering for.